Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're giving you a blueprint, really, for spotting some of the most sophisticated online shopping traps out there.
We're going to be zeroing in on one store in particular. It's called Blomuse, sometimes referred to as Blomuse.
Right. And an investigation has uncovered what seems to be, well, textbook fraudulent activity,
Yeah.
but it's all hidden behind this really professional-looking front.
And that front, that veneer, it really worked. The hook was, almost irresistible.
What was it?
Blomuse was advertising discounts up to 80% off, and the inventory was just wildly diverse. Everything from vintage camping gear to, personalized piggy banks.
Wow. And they had a big claim about their customers, right?
A huge one. They claimed to have a 67,000 satisfied customer.
Okay, so that combination of huge savings and what looks like social proof is the perfect bait. But when you start pulling on that thread, what were the first foundational red flags?
Well, the foundational issue right off the bat was just complete secrecy. Yeah. The domain was registered back in October 2022. It's based in Jingyi, China, and the owner's information was totally hidden, a complete black hole.
No traceability at all.
Yeah.
So what happens if a customer actually tries to, ask a question, confirm an order?
You just hit a wall, the contact email they provide. It doesn't work.
It just bounces.
It bounces. And the physical address they list, which is in Spain, shows up over and over on known scam watch lists.
So it's a global ghost operation with no real contact info from the jump.
Exactly. That already screams high risk.
But people still click, right? An 80% discount is hard to ignore.
Mm-hmm.
When we looked at the products themselves, what did the technical analysis show?
That's where it becomes just blatant. The products on the site, they're all using stolen images.
Stolen from where?
Lifted directly from Amazon, from Etsy, at least 5 other big platforms.
Yeah.
And sometimes they didn't even bother to change the original file names.
That's just lazy.
It is. And that, combined with what the security tools found, well, it confirms the danger. The site scored these incredibly low trust scores, like between 23 and 35 out of 100.
And I saw Scam Detector flagged it for something specific.
It did, for phishing activity.
Okay, so this leads to the most, I think, insidious part of this whole thing, the payment paradox.
Right.
They use legitimate payment processors. So my question is, doesn't that offer some kind of protection? Why haven't those companies just shut them down?
Because the scam always happens after the payment clears. The transaction goes through, looks legit, and then the problems start.
And what does that look like for the customer?
The experience is described as criminally consistent. You get one of 4 outcomes. Nothing arrives, you get a completely wrong item, it's broken, or it's a laughably cheap knockoff.
And I'm guessing customer service is no help.
There is no customer service. Emails bounce, and you're left with no way to get a refund.
Which brings us to the biggest contradiction of all. This site has a 4.3-star rating on Trustpilot. How is that even possible with all these complaints?
Well, it's possible because of the pattern you see in the positive reviews.
Okay.
They consistently mention the same few customer service names, Camellia, Lexi, and Olivia, and they use very, very similar phrasing.
So they're fake. Generated testimonials.
It certainly suggests they were fabricated, probably by the same script, just to bury the mountains of real complaints about non-delivery.
So the whole thing is what you could call a trust illusion. It uses a good-looking website and real payment methods to trick you.
It tricks you into overlooking all those huge red flags. The anonymity, the stolen content, the manipulated reviews. It's all designed to project trust where absolutely zero trust should exist.
So the key takeaway for you, our listener, is to spot this blueprint.
Exactly. Extreme discounts, hidden ownership, stolen content, and those weirdly consistent review patterns, those are the critical ingredients.
The power of professional design is just immense, and that's what these scams really prey on.
It is. So here's a final thought for you to take away. The next time you see an impossible deal on a website that looks really polished, ask yourself, how often do you really check the details? Are you just being convinced by a sleek design, or are you actually verifying the truth behind it? Stay vigilant out there.